Hi. This morning I would like to talk about Governor Koike. She is very, very good. The most interesting thing, or the thing I like most, is she said, visualize what we are doing, what the government or the local government doing. This is very, very important. And a little before, a few years before, I supported Mr. Hashimoto, Governor Osaka, because he said very, very clear and, not being afraid to be attacked, and very brave and radically, to renew the government, local government. And this time Ms. Koike is very good. And I think this error, after smartphone or a personal computer error, you can, or I'd say SNS, like Line, Twitter, and YouTube, blog, and so forth. I think the local government or central government should open and should make all what they are doing visible. Then I think everything will be made better. Well, and up until I graduated from the salaried man, or how do you say, the workers, office workers, I wasn't interested in these social or politic matter, and I was concentrated in the trade matter, what I've been doing after the graduation. So actually I was criticized by one of the directors of the company. If you do not read the, how do you say, Nikkei Shimbun, you are not the good salaried man, because you are supposed to know what is happening in the world, in Japan. And at that time I didn't care. I didn't care what he said, what he wants to say. I was not interested in political matter particularly. But after graduation from that company, from the second company, and so forth, after I became a pensioner, that is 62, and my mother died, and my wife's father died, and mother died, and so forth. And a little after that, I was nominated to, well, I was asked by the former block manager of our town will you please accept the block manager? And I said, once in my life, I thought I should do something for the town. So I said, okay. And he said, are you sure you're not doing the town manager? But it's okay. It's only the town manager, so I thought it's okay with me, And then I found out, I went to the first meeting of the town managers meeting for the first time, and then found out that automatically the town manager means it is the Kusei Kyoryokuin in Nagoya City. That means I became one of the irregular staff of the Nagoya City. That means, everything Nagoya City wants to do, they will introduce, or they bring all the material, the advertisement material to this Kusei Kyoryokuin. And I first knew that the town manager is not only the town manager, it is the Kusei Kyoryokuin. And the first year I had a hard time to find out the Minsei-in, and our town wanted to retire. She had already served as a Minsei-in 9 years, so she wants to retire. And then it was so tough, so difficult to find out the substitute, or the person, to find out the person who wants to become the Minsei-in after her. And I went to the ward local office and asked them to help me. But, I went to welfare division, or I went to the division. I found, I forgot the name, but anyway, it covers the Kusei Kyoryokuin. All of them were not helpful. And I served as a Kusei Kyoryokuin 8 years. That means 4 terms, 8 years. And after this Minsei-in issue, I tried to improve the town situation so that the town people can relax and lead their life. So I negotiated with this Nagoya City and Nagoya ward, office, but they were not eager. They were not eager to do anything to help me, other than just giving this the Kusei Kyoryokuin's meeting, a lot of the material from the city, from the world. So I think, according to my experience, desk work can be done, more than twice, more than 3 times, 4 times, even 5 times, using the recent personal computer. That means you can reduce the personnel. In my company too, the first 3 factory side, they reduce in order to cut the cost. But when I was around 50, they started reducing the desk workers, because using these things, you can reduce. You can do double desk work with this personal computer. But on the other hand, this municipal workers or public workers, they don't reduce and they hide. A lot of staff, higher staff, will go to the Amakudari, the local staff, and so forth. So all these things related to what Governor Koike is trying to do. So that's why I'm very, very interested in her activities. Number one is visualize what they are doing. Then, お役所仕事, public workers, nature of work, and more than that, maybe more big issue will be created, or will be brought in our eyes. So this is not only the Tokyo city, this is not only Japan, this is the issue, the biggest issue in the world. The Spain, Italy, Greek, France, anyway, all of the world has this problem. Public workers, the lower and middle workers are very, very good, because they are intelligent. They are higher people than the average, maybe. But their promotion or increase of the salary is judged by their boss only. This is wrong. Then they cannot output their good idea, progressive idea to the boss, because the boss didn't like to decrease the personnel, number of staff. If their department, their section shrink, then they cannot go down after their retirement. They cannot go down 2 times or 3 times or even more than that. They have to have the big staff, large number of staff. Then they can go down 2 times, 3 times, or even more than that. That is the system. And this is, I know from my own college friend, because he became a top of the, how do you say, the section of the Nagoya city, and he enjoyed. He knew this system because his father was also the public workers. We didn't know that. So this is my real, how do you say, the taiken, my own experience. And I know that this situation should be better, should be clear, resolved. So I expected Mr. Hashimoto very much, but he retired. I was so disappointed. But this time, Ms. Koike is milder, but milder than Mr. Hashimoto, but she is very, very good. What she wants to do is to visualize what the Tokyo City is doing. This is very, very important. And in order to do this, I hope she will do, or she will, or, how do you say, make the Jinji Seido, personnel system, so that the lower public workers, middle class workers can say their own opinion, good opinion, to their boss, to their to their Tokyo people, city people. If they want to check in the internet, who said what proposal and how it is evaluated and how he was promoted. This is very, very important. Then the city will be activated or progressed or be made better. I think that's all.